Hey, my people! Phyllis don't carry come again today. Oh. How na dey now? How mama and papa? How business? How everything? I hope say una dey shine like crystal. Yeah, just stay tuned. I have a very interesting topic for you. Today I'm going to talk on the topic game players. Game players. For about 2 weeks or more now, Nigerian air don dey bubble with stories, news, and video shots from one of our famous Nollywood actress, Tonto and her ex-husband, Churchill, Olakunle. Just as people they carry bring out container when rain come. So everybody don't bring out eye, bring out ear, bring out mouth, come put for the top for the matter. I don't blame them. Oh, this is a very sensitive issue, but I call it game of players. Tonto and Churchill, they are given endless interviews with the media houses, and there is nothing our ear don't never hear, our ear don't fool. But I'm not on anybody's side though. My own here is just to give them little advice, okay? So Tonto, let me start with you. I listened to some of the interviews you granted, and I heard you say that you dated your husband for 7 months. And in that 7 months, you didn't know that your husband is a Yahoo guy. Or you didn't care to know that he's a Yahoo guy at that time, but when he couldn't deliver, you now freaked out. Now you sabi. In your interview with Bookie O TV, you were asked if you love your husband. Your response was shocking. You didn't even admit that you loved him before, but when you found out his true color, you couldn't love him anymore. No. I think love should be the base for any marriage, the foundation for any marriage. But you scanned only to marry Obasanjo's son. You scanned for Obasanjo's son. And that was what Churchill flashed at you. He took you to have lunch with Obasanjo now. He not try. You also said that from where you came from, that is Port Harcourt, that you owned lots of properties, hundreds and thousands of them, now you sabi. And do we expect you to marry a nobody? That was the word, nobody. Tonto, who is nobody? And who is somebody? You must have said this severally to Churchill's ear, and he grabbed it and jumped and passed. Since you cannot marry somebody who doesn't have properties, Churchill now faked documents that he owned the house where you people lived in Ghana, while in the real sense, he was a tenant. I think you pushed this guy so much, and maybe because he loved you, he faked a lot of things just to make you happy. You also said that he's a broke man, yet you filed a case. You filed a child support of 500,000 naira a month from him. Though you also told us that the court brought it down to 200,000 naira a month, and yet he cannot pay. Can't you see he's a real broke man? So please bring it down to his level, to his capacity, somewhere within his reach, even if na 50K, so that he can pay. Because me, I no believe that any man will have money and not do his responsibility. Money they push. Any man will get money will never run away from his responsibility. He will pay. So bring it down to his reach, so that he can pay the child support. You told us he's a Yahoo guy. EFCC, abeg make una do una jobs. Tonto, you wanted a wedding, a superstar #1 wedding. Yes. And you testified to us that from the time you met your husband, even until after you gave birth to your son, that your husband was a broke man. Then where do you expect him to get the money from? He allowed you to have it your way because you have the money. After all, in marriage be left hand wash right hand wash left hand. And according to you, you said he told you, baby, keep spending, I will refund you later, which you also told us that he has refunded you. You said you spent 7-point-something million naira in your wedding, and Churchill has refunded you with 10 million naira. He no try. You get change safe. Churchill had it up to his neck, living in a woman's house, riding her cars, owing her 7-point-something million naira. That's enough to push him to the wall. That's enough to make him start searching for means to please you. It could be the reason why he went into the juju and the red candles you told us about. You said Churchill is a 40-second man. But let me ask you, was that how long he lasted the very first time you had it with him and he sweet you and you went ahead and married him? Okay, now, if na 40 seconds you carry get that your lovely son, don't do 40 seconds no bad at all, oh. Yes. Don't you know that stress can reduce a man's action? Stress can kill a man. Yes. But this one no follow at all. You're not supposed to tell us about your sex life. The only reason why I talk about it is because you don't talk. So I talk my own join now. It's an empty attempt to tarnish his sex life. But let me tell you, even if you say Churchill a 10 seconds man, some ladies are ready to grab him. Even if you say a Yahoo guy, a narcotic guy, they are ready. You cannot stop any woman from dating him. Tomorrow you go here say he don't marry again, even with this his 40 seconds. So stop that one, you no follow at all. This marriage is full of documents. I call it documentary marriage. Every situation has a backup document. Backup, like MTN backup. Were you expecting any kind of problem before you entered into this marriage? Tonto. Why? Everything for you is the best. You went to the best hospital with the best doctor for your maternity. You even went ahead to explain to us it is the best hospital where Buhari's son was treated when he had an accident. We don't hear. You went to the best hospital in the US. Your son goes to the best school. Best. Nobody is dragging the best from you. Nobody they drag them with you. But let me tell you, you have enough best on your list. And you cannot have the best in everything you do. Maybe that is why you have to mix it with a husband who is not the best. Because on abatatukwa, atatukwa na ake. Chai. Sorry, oh. Sorry here. Bele. You suffer. You really suffer. Your ego is picked and messed. Churchill hurts you. Sorry, nne. And like a wounded lion, you just, they say a lot of things on points and off point. But no problem, we don't forgive you. Because we know saying a pen will cause them. But bear in mind that INEC will never organize any dating, any voting date for you and Churchill. And after voting, INEC will count the results, the ballot papers, and declare you, hey, Tonto, you are the winner. Hey, Churchill, you are the winner. No, it will never happen. No matter how you explain it, no matter how many interviews you granted, even if you like, make una grant interview to CNN, no matter the heap of documents you carry about as a proof, you can never win everybody to your side. So stop trying. Stop giving interviews. Zoike, stop. If anybody comes tomorrow and say, Tonto, you are a mad woman, say, I don't hear. And not run about, go back to your best doctor and best hospital and print out document to prove to the person that you are not mad. No. I heard you say that you have opened a YouTube channel for this matter and you will make a lot of money from it. No. That is washing your dirty underwears in the public. It's not good. Remember you said that you will get married again and you will change your son's name, your son's surname again. But believe me, no suitor, no man watching this interview you are granting will come up. They will quiver and scare away. Because men don't like over-sabi and troublesome women. Abi I lie? Abi I lie? Men, do I lie? Did I lie? I will advise you to go back into yourself. Start all over again. Here in Brazil, women, they marry 4 times. They marry and wed 4 times. You just married just only once. First experience. You are still fresh. Go and start all over again and stop blaming anybody. Take it as you don't act another movie. Take it that you just acted another movie. But the only difference be say in this movie which you acted, there were no cameras and no scripts. And also, stop blaming all these people that are talking this and that about you. Forgive Azoka. Move on with your life. All these people, they like you. They like to see your face in Nollywood. But for a long time now, they never see you. And as your matter just come flash for now everybody don't rush, they talk their own enter. So forgive them and move on with your life. Try and identify those things that make you happy and stay on top of them. I heard you preaching in a car. I saw you preaching in a car and you said to us, give your pens to God. Right now, do it. Give your pens to God, because it's only God that can help you and not the media houses, not any of these people you are giving interview to. They cannot help you. After all, your marriage is even better than most of these people you are granting interview. Yes. And for you, Churchill, I don't come to your domot. I have this for you. It's only children who go about wishing and saying that rich people are their parents. Like when I was in my high school, one of my classmates, it was a visiting day and her father visited her. And because she was ashamed of her background, she said that her father was their driver because she used to hang too much. Churchill, you still acting like a teenager. A man like you. How can you go about and say Obasanjo is your father? What happened to your own father? Obasanjo is not your father. Answer your father's name. Be proud of him. Be proud of your background. Answer your father's name. Otherwise, your children will be ashamed to identify with you. Because what goes around comes around. Secondly, you lowered yourself to the background as an animal. Being physical, with your wife. No, now. Real men don't beat their wives. We women, we talk a lot. We run our mouth like 404. 1 million words they come out our mouth in 1 minute. But that won't make you resort to beating your wife. It's a barbaric approach. Please, turn away from it. It doesn't help. Please, in your quest to belong to the high and mighty superclass, you misled your ex-wife, you misled her, you widened her imagination and expectation, you fed her with falsehood, you made her drink and eat falsehood. But for how long? How long did you imagine it could have lasted? Knowing that you didn't marry a pushover, that girl is smart. What you wanted was a quiet wedding of 4 people in attendance. Why did you swallow it up having a societal wedding? When you know you don't have shishi, you could have negotiated. You could have said, no, darling, I don't have this. Let's do it this way. But you claim to be a big boy. But when big boy time come, you don't run away. You called your child an imbecile. Sorry. That boy is not an imbecile. Even if he is, are you not supposed to love him, cherish and appreciate him? Tonto said that you have a daughter from another woman who you also called an imbecile. Oh yeah, tell me. You have a daughter from another woman, you called her an imbecile. You have a son with Tonto, you call him an imbecile. Where is the gene of imbecility coming from? You, of course. My people, make una no they use that word imbecile to describe anybody. That's not good. None of us raised hand when the day God was creating us and say, God, create me this way, put me 2 eyes, put me a bum, put me pointed nose. No. It's only the grace of God that we look as beautiful and as handsome as we do. So stop castigating other people who don't have it all. Bikonu. In Nigeria, when a family have a child with Down syndrome and the family have a visitor, they will lock that child in a room. That child will become a prisoner. He won't leave that room unless the visitor goes. But I had a student, his name is Paulo. He invited me to visit his home in Junjaim, a city away from Sao Paulo here. And before I could even think of going, he has told me that he had an only child who had a Down syndrome. Most of the time when I open my Facebook, I see posts from Paulo. He posts his son's pictures and videos. He's happy and he appreciates God for the gift of that child. But we Nigerians, we be God now. We know how to create good things. And if we see anybody who is not really good, we start making jest of the people. Stop it. Here in Brazil, such children are called crianças especial. That is special children. Even government used to pay their mother to take care of them. So appreciate every creature. Don't jest or make jest of any person. Bikonu. And also, Tonto said that Churchill, you are a broke man. Admit it, accept it. Yes, a broke man today is not a broke man forever. Accept it and beg her to bring down the child support fee to something you can pay for. Yes. Because you cannot afford it. You cannot afford to pay 200,000 naira a month for that child's support. And try to bring yourself closer to your son. Tomorrow now you say Tonto has turned him against you. You are the one turning yourself against your son right now, because whatever you are doing now, that child knows. Children don't forget things. Yes. So go back to your son, love her, make up. You are quarreling with your ex-wife and not your son. Churchill, your lying speedometer is too high, and they say speed kills. Your lying speedometer is too high. You told us that you bought your son a necklace, a diamond necklace of 8,000 pounds. But you cannot pay a child support of 200 naira. 200,000 naira, not pounds, so not dollars, naira. You can't pay. Who is deceiving who? Mentiroso. Lie. Remember that lying has expiring date. Lying can save you for the moment, but when the lie expires, it will rubbish your face with shame. So stop lying. Come out true. Stop lying. Lying no dey pay. And for all of us, I have this for you. All of us, we want to live our lives on a bed of roses. Oh dear. Real life is different from virtual life. In a virtual life, you can fly. You can grow wings and fly away. You imagine a lot of positive things around you. You can turn kobo into millions of dollars and nairas and pounds. But real life is not like that. Almost everybody is engulfed in this crazy wild goose chase of fame and money. Yes, we have to dream and dream big, but that does not mean we should be avaricious and unreasonable. All the women want handsome guys, rich guys for a husband. A guy that will buy them expensive gifts of cars and name them. A guy that will take them around the world on a holiday trip. A guy who owns and rides fleets of flashy cars, self-driven cars, supercharged cars, and so on. In short, they want a guy who owns the whole of Abuja, the whole of Lagos, the whole of Port Harcourt. A guy who has it in his palm. A guy whose account is overflowing with dollars, pounds, euro, and so on. Are they all possible? You hear me? It's not possible. They want to live in the most beautiful mansion, wear the best designer's outfit, garnish themselves with gold and diamonds, have thousands of servants around them, Queen Eliza. And in return, such women, the only thing they want to do is to sleep and wake up, eat and dress up and take pictures and videos, which they will post on Instagram, Facebook, and update their WhatsApp status every day. That's what they want. Or they are possible. You have to work, you have to try. And for the men, some of you have changed your names to Obiageliako and good luck. You want to marry only girls from rich and wealthy family so that you can get some money. If it happens like that, now who go marry your own sister wey come from poor background? You have coated yourselves with lots of lies to deceive people, to deceive women, to find your way, to wangle your way into rich girls' home or rich families. You want to marry their children. And after marrying from the rich family, you still come back and want to be the head of the family. You start quoting all the Bible chapters and verses that say a man should be the head of the family. But you have sold your birthright, your man right, to a rich woman and her rich family. You can't eat your cake and have it. You hear me? You cannot eat your cake and have it. If you have sold your birthright, your man right, to a rich woman and her family, or if you are planning to sell your birthright or your man right to a rich woman or a rich girl and her family, get ready to answer a wife man. You will be the wife in that marriage and not the head. And lastly, always remember that no marriage is free from dents. Every marriage has its own challenges. No matter how you polish them with money and pretense, every marriage has its own dent. So stop expecting perfect marriage. Those that are married, stop expecting perfect husband, an angelic husband. Stop expecting an angelic wife. If you want to marry an angel, die and go to heaven. That's where you will find angels, not here. So stop expecting your wife to be an angel or your husband to be an angel. No. Manage your marriage and make the best out of it. Stop looking at other people. Mind your own business. Some people have seen worse things than Tonto saw in her marriage, yet they are there managing because that's what our culture expects from us. But if you cannot bear the heat, sign out quietly. If you can bear the heat, stay there and manage. If you cannot bear the heat, sign out. JJ, come out. You don't need to raise dust. You don't need our permission. You don't need to explain to us and give interviews. After all, you didn't get our permission and visa before you got married. So stop explaining to us. I don't finish, oh. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I didn't bore you. And please subscribe to my channel. I have a very important and interesting topic coming in few days. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.